Hey guys, what's up? It's Madam Vincent at Deceiver's Designs here to bring you a reading of the next few weeks. So, about 4 to 6 weeks, give or take a couple. Anyways, so we're just gonna get the main messages of what's to come in the next few weeks, and we're going to separate it into maybe 3 piles here. So stay tuned to pick your pile. Alright, so this is going to be pile 1 with the tourmaline, black tourmaline. Pile 2 with the crystal quartz. Pile 3 with this green fluorite or green calcite. I don't know which one it is, but either way, I know this is good for bringing me money, so I love it. Anyways, take some time, meditate a little bit, and pick the pile that draws you from your gut. Which one intuitively pulls you the fastest, or if you're more visually psychic in a sense, the one that pulled your attention visually first or caught your attention first is the one that you want to go with. That's usually the one that has the most messages first. If you were drawn to a pile then after, there's chances there's more messages included in that pile to continue the one that you were just finishing up on, or sprinkle some messages in between. But take only what resonates, leave what doesn't for the next. Alright, if you chose pile 1, you chose this black tourmaline. Nice specimen. We're gonna be rubbing this. Pile 1. Give me the energies, ancestors, spirit, chaos, divine influence. Give me the messages for pile 1 today. For the next few weeks. Put it there. Or just leave it there. Alright, so I'm being drawn to this deck here. Don't ask me what it is because I don't even remember. I bought it a long time ago when I was a kid. This tarot deck is actually far older than my little baby sister. And I waited 20 years to have my sister in my life. So that tells you just how old this is. So it's been with me for a very long time. Maybe there has something to do with childhood when it comes to these next few weeks, or stuff from the past resurfacing back into your life or making an appearance. Something that you may have not have noticed but has been, making a difference in your life. Excuse any of the background noise you may hear. Of course, can't control all of that. There's going to be animals barking, people. We is in LA, of course. Anyways, let's get to it. Let's see. Ooh, okay. The Ace of Cups and the Seven of Cups wanting to jump out right away. Let's see what else they got to say. The next few weeks. Predictions and messages for the next few weeks. All right. Okay, I guess we'll keep these two together. They flew out at the same time. Okay, let's see what's coming in the next few weeks to be. So what do I see? So perhaps maybe you're having to look at options, many options. You're having to take some time to really take some introspection to really evaluate those options and make a clear, concise decision about which things are truly going to serve you in a higher purpose, and really cutting through the things that are just, fantasy. Because it looks like you're at the same time with the things that you are trying to accomplish and fulfill in the next few weeks, also have to fulfill your own personal cup. You're also trying to fill your own cup at the same time, because perhaps in the past, maybe you've been searching for meaning, whether if it was in relationships, fulfillment in your job, or just in general life, and kind of things turned up, maybe not going so well, or not, I guess, in the best of ways, or feeling rushed, because this is the overall energy that I'm feeling. I feel like I have to rush through to get this message across, and maybe having to have been defensive for a very long time, and having to find a balance between that and balancing head, heart, and the 3D world, the life, which is basically like, so your security, your income, your stability as well. It looks like now that you're trying to move forward, and you are moving forward towards your success, because there is victory here that is a theme here. And yeah, I'm just getting to the truth of things, really cutting to the truth of things with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You may be looking to develop an even further foundation, or really build a stable home environment, and have an area where you can truly nurture, create, and kind of like foster that dream home, or that dream environment, or sanctuary is what I'm getting, in a sense. You'll finally be able to stop being so defensive, and you'll find that balance in the security that you're trying to build or manifest. Previously in the past, perhaps you may have been influenced by others, say of what you should do, or what you should, direction you should take, but maybe you haven't been honest with yourself about truly what you want, and now is the time where your soul, in a sense, and spirit are kind of at the crossroads with you to figure it out. What is it you want? Do you want to settle down with what you've got, or do you really want what you know that you deserve and that you're capable of having and obtaining? That's what you need to ask yourself, and that's what you're being asked to do while you're taking time to look at your options and really reflect on things to see what really is the light at the end of things. And always having to remember that not everything that glitters is gold as well. So you're being asked to do your diligence and really pay attention to your surroundings. I feel like your environment has a lot to play with it, because I feel like at the same time you may be cutting out people, situations, and things that are just too much, feeling like it's too much, too heavy, too much energy. Let's see what little lessons and I guess kind of mini guidance they gave you first before is like the lesson at play. What is the lesson at play, or like a little insight that we need to know about the next few weeks for pile 1? Learn to come into your spiritual gifts. Focus and hone in your skills. Yeah, you're being asked again. It's going back to the whole coming into yourself, coming into your own, and reflecting, taking the necessary time to step out so that you can gain your success. You have to take the time to surround yourself to make that concise decision in what it is that you're trying to accomplish, whether it is a spiritual goal, psychic goal, for some of you that are readers, others that are just simply trying to manifest a stability or a better job or any kind of environment. I'm hearing also taking baby steps might be more ideal. You have to maybe sometimes feel the fear and do it anyways, because sometimes the things that seem the hardest in life are usually the best routes and the best ones to take, because those are the things that truly tend to be more durable and last. because things that are easy tend to be cheap, and cheap usually falls apart quickly. So, definitely more quality over the quantity of things going on here in the next few weeks. So let's see. Let's make some rooms here and see what else we got. Let's get some advice from the angels. Okay. So you got Archangel Raphael, Grace and Antoinette, and Omega. So you got 3 angels and a Pegasus. Anyways, for some of you, I feel like travel is going to happen with this Pegasus here. Because, Hercules used to travel on a Pegasus everywhere he needed to go. Traversed heaven and maybe even hell at one point. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Anyways, as well as, the earthly realms as well. So, Archangel Raphael is going to help you heal physical challenges that are in your life. And it's also going to help you heal when it comes to yourself and others. You may be a healer and not even be aware of it, especially if people usually tend to come to you with issues, problems, or needing something from you. You may be more spiritually inclined and not even know it. So if you've been having that inkling that perhaps you have been, or maybe you are some type of healer, this is definitely your sign to start investing in that. Stop ignoring your intuition and start investing in that. And I can tell you from a person that struggles with that sometimes too, it's normal for all of us to feel that way at some point. But the important thing is that you show up and keep showing up. So there's that. So yeah, I feel like maybe that was directly the message from Raphael himself. So Grace and Antoinette, to help heal this situation, see others' person's points of view with compassion. So you're being asked to empathize as well. And I feel like at the same time that empathy also has to be directed to yourself as well, because I feel like maybe you've been looking at things from the scope of others and not enough from the scope of compassion towards you when it comes down to it as well. You may have been hard on yourself, especially in the recent past, is how I feel about things, or that's the energy that I feel. Like things have just been kind of like maybe stagnating a little bit, but this moment is for reflection and letting go of the last few things that are just kind of holding you down and just kind of like spiritually, time to wash that off. We're done. New stuff only. Anyway, seeing again that victory here with your little Pegasus. Whew. Victory you desire is, oh my god, I can't even read today. What is going on? Maybe some of you guys are having issues communicating and having to slow it down. For some of you, you may be either overactive in your energy, either taking too much caffeine, or you need to slow down your overactive central nervous system. Okay? Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So whatever it is you're doing, the baby steps you're taking to kind of cull the things of the past and get rid of the things that are no longer serving you for your highest good, keep doing those things little by little. Stay grateful, stay humble, keep moving little by little, and you will see that things in the situation will begin to change and unfold. But you need to have patience, and also have patience with yourself. And please, please, please forgive yourself for any hardships you may have put yourself through and others. If it's always good to be accountable if that's the case. Anyways, let's get some divine abundance messages of what we should expect for the next 4 to 6 weeks as well. Divine abundance. So we have acceptance. Whoa, not everything. Come on, not all at once. Okay, I'm just going to take faith, and gratitude, because these are the ones that flew out the most to me. You know what? I'll take this last one because it was on its own. So we have acceptance. Radical acceptance is... Oh, you can't... For reals. Are you guys trying to go against the grain? Because if so, come on. Make it easier for yourself. Work smarter, not harder. Slow it down so that you can see the picture more clearly if you need to. Life is not always about fast. So I feel like some of you, that's the message. Take it slower. And if you feel like you're still taking it slow, some of you still need to kick it down a notch and take it even slower. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. And then having faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. So some of you need to have faith that things will come into fruition. You will reach and have your victory. Again, you need to just stay humble and be grateful. Express your gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. I feel like some of you are going to be getting messages or signs, if you haven't already, when it comes to birds or typical flowers that get your attention, or plants, certain plants that get your attention. I feel like for some of you, if you guys go to the store and there's a plant that particularly draws your attention, that plant either is meant to go home with you. This is not for everyone. Just for those people that, you know, are more in tune with nature in that sense, or that are attracted to a specific plant. That plant spirit, or that spirit, is meant to help guide you a little bit easier and kind of help you through the process of the journey, so that you kind of flow through it a little bit more distracted, but still focused in a sense, you know? Get you through things. But yes, birds, flowers, maybe specific vine plants, succulents for some of you. And we have right action. Aparigraha. If I'm saying that wrong, sorry. Literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. So there's that. Allow things to just flow easily. If things are going against the grain, you know, and crashing, you know, let those things go. The right things will come into your life, and the wrong things will go on their own. Eventually, it's like my grandma always used to say, things always come into the light. So that is always very true. Every single time that anything has been occulted in darkness, everything has always come to light. It's just a matter of time. So just be patient, have faith, have gratitude. And that's what's going to come in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Let's see. Let's get some quick ancestor messages from our ghost box, spirit box. Alright, some of you may have been dealing with envy, or people that have just been hating because they've seen you doing great. Something that's been catching your attention is how many people are really not your friend. And then just having the necessity, you know, to be gentle towards yourself and really love yourself as well. We have the O or a 0 for new beginnings and starting over fresh. Catalina, you know, the little casino. So maybe of you have gone to Catalina, or maybe you need a vacation or a little getaway. We have the Queen of Wands here, basically. So it's time to really get into unfollowing those passions. And then we have the Book of Akashic Records here that can be accessed. This is more like, to me, it's more like your subconscious connection to your Akashic Records, because you have your dream, of course. It's empty pages because you're always writing your book every single day as you go along through life. But yeah. So making sure that you're taking the right action and you gotta slow it down because some of you guys are living way too fast. You know, some of you, look at that. You guys can see that little tiny bird in the corner with a message, you know, bringing you a message. And then it says Paris. I know it's hard to see it. Paris, and then this building here. So some of you may be getting even messages when it comes to perhaps love as well. Or just in general, you'll be getting some truth bombs. This is what I'm feeling and hearing. Maybe even some epiphanies, spiritual epiphanies. Some of you are starting to come out of the dark night of the soul, for those of you on the spiritual path. So I'm being encouraged to tell you to keep up the great work. You're doing great. Just, you know, watch out for envy and cleanse your space whenever you need to. So that's pretty much it. Sounds about pretty good. You got it smooth and easy, straight and narrow. Just take it slow, take it easy, be gentle with yourself through this entire process, because it seems like you may be healing through something. So much love and light. You know, let's keep our energy tight. Be safe, you guys. Until next time. Peace. Hello, pile 2. If you chose pile 2, you chose this crystal quartz. This diamond shaped crystal quartz, or rhombus, whatever, get technical. Cleansing the space. So your guys' energy is very different from pile 1. Pile 1 had me feeling like I was zooming through things, and I feel like you guys are like slowing things down. I like it. Your energy's more calm, but at the same time, I feel like maybe you guys have been feeling maybe a little rebellious lately. That's just for a few of you. Some of you have been rebellious in the, you know, other kind of ways. That's what I mean. That's the other energy I'm picking up as well. I feel like I don't know, maybe you're in the midst of impressing someone or trying to impress someone and being clear and trying to be transparent with somebody, perhaps. Well, let's get to this. I don't know why there was such a brief pause, but damn, I feel like you're really taking your time with this situation the next few weeks. If it's a situation, I guess. Where should I go first? Spirit, draw me where I need to go. What should I start with first? Alright, I'm feeling drawn here. So these are the little messages that you need to watch out for. Maybe the theme or a lesson. Something to just kind of keep an eye out for the next few weeks. Let's see what we got to start off with. Alright. We'll go with this one. Let's see. Some of you are here from the pile before and having to slow it down, which is probably why you're here after the whole spiel of spirit being like, slow it down, you're going too fast. Enjoy the time. Okay. All right. So, allow what no longer serves you to fall away, burn, or blow up. Nothing is forever. Detachment leads to success. So, yes, some of you are definitely here from the previous pile. As confirmation, this, because we talked about success and then cutting through the BS of other things, learning, yes, detachment is the better word. And then also the energy that I was feeling for this pile, you know, allowing those things to kind of fall away, going with the flow of things, but also, dang, what was I going with this? Maybe some of you have been like kind of fantasizing too, or up in your head. Some of you might be distracted by, you know, possible options in the love department that gets you distracted, or, you know, maybe there's a need to detach yourself a little bit from that. But anyways, very interesting. Very, very interesting energy here. Pile number 2. So let's see what else. Very interesting. I guess the angels want to speak. Speak, angels, speak. Okay. Angels, what do you have to say for pile 2? I was about to say pile 1, so some of you are definitely here from pile 1. What you got to say, angels, for the next few weeks? What's going on in pile 2's life for the next few weeks? Dime, dime, dime. We want to know. Please. Please. All right. One more. One more. One more. Let us know, angels. One more. Pick or I'll pick. There you go. All right. So we got Bridget, Teresa, and Astara. Bridget. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So yeah, some of you are definitely coming from pile 1, which you're looking at things more, reflecting on things and looking at things in a deeper scope, as well as this chalice or vase here that this angel has, to me also symbolizes kind of like I guess the love department, and having to really see what things are there. Maybe some of you are dealing with a situation in the love department that you're kind of zooming through and you need to slow it down, you know, which is maybe what you feel is the opposite to do. At the same time, look at things, because there may be some light that you're missing out on, something that that has, you know, true potential hidden in plain sight. And maybe you're being asked to kind of slow it down and pay attention to that. And for others of you, you're being asked to, like, whoa, really look at the situation if it's ideal for you or not. Because we are all looking to, you know, cut away and let the things that don't no longer serve us fall from our lives. Because, you know, what's the point of having all that stuff if it's not going to serve us in any way, shape, or form for the highest of good? So Teresa, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Yeah, that's something else that I was also feeling, is that some of you need to spend more time with yourself and really nurture yourself and really give yourself the TLC, especially those that are coming from pile 1 that need to take that time to give back and fill back your cup, which is what we talked about. There may be, you know, you needing to fill your own cup. Could also be why, you know, Bridget is here, you know, looking within, how much is left within and how much you need to take stock of what, you know, what is good and what isn't serving you. And then with the Stara, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Yep. So we're not settling here in this pile in the next few weeks. That's for sure. So if you know that things are not right, things don't feel good, or something is off, trust that it is your intuition telling you this situation is not ideal. Maybe it's not the best for me. And learn to follow that because it's, you know, really what feels like you're being drawn to. And if you keep coming back to it, and keep questioning and keep coming back to it, chances are there's a reason why. So pay attention. Pay deep attention. Let's see. I'll make some rooms here. Ancestors and spirit universe guides. What is gonna, pop up in the next 4 to 6 weeks for pile 2? That card was trying real hard to escape me. So some of you are maybe maybe you have to slow down to I didn't even notice this flew over here. Some of you need to slow down when it comes to maybe opportunities when it comes to the love department. You may be missing something because you're going through fast or being too preoccupied with things. So let's see. Let's keep going. One more, Spirit. You choose or I'll choose. Come on. Spirit. Alright. So, very interesting. The song I just started playing was Kehlani Feels. So some of you are in your feels. Anyways, so this card, el ramo de flores, es una indicación absoluta de una vida larga y feliz. Si hay niños cerca, honores y fama extraordinarios. So basically it says, the bouquet of flowers is an indication of a long and beautiful, happy life. And if there's children nearby, whether figuratively, because I take things very, anything is a sign for me when it comes to spirit, telling me stuff. If during this time that you find yourself listening to this reading, if there's children near you, that is a sign for this as well. Of also gaining, honor and fame and extraordinary gifts that come with that as well. I see you maybe trying to anchor yourself really in the situation and create a real firm foundation, or at least understanding that this is what you're seeking and looking to build. For some of you, I feel like you're coming into the thought or the idea of wanting to build your stable, ideal empire. And right now, you're being asked to really look at, your game of chess that you're playing. So, el ancla denota éxito en el amor y los negocios. Let's see. Cerca de perro, infidelidad de la persona amada. So, I'm ignoring the numbers right now, although these numbers may be, coincidental to your situation. So maybe I'll just say them: 11, 13, 29, 30, or 31. Maybe you may be in that same age range for some of you, or 35. But basically, if there's a dog near you or in the vicinity, pictures of a dog, there's also another confirmation of maybe a particular person that you have an idea or thought about, that they are the person that might be the one that's for you. Just an indication. Maybe they might be a dog person, or they might already own a dog, or, might want to have, you know, be a pet parent or have a dog with you. So it depends. Men or women, doesn't matter. Vice versa. We're reading energies here, not genders or jib jab. So let's see. Keep going. El pastor indica un intenso amor por la vida y un sentimiento de compañerismo fuerte. Yeah, we're just getting like confirmation after confirmation when it comes to like the love department. So this card basically signifies the pastor indicates an intense love for life and strong companionship. Very strong companionship with somebody. So, hey, you may have someone either approaching you in the next few weeks, or this is someone already in your surroundings that may have this idea or feel this way towards you, or vice versa. You may be fancying them, etc., etc. Anyways, la carta es un signo de buenas noticias. Cuando se encuentra cerca y en contacto, indica buena fortuna inesperada. So basically this signifies good news and basically good news. I feel like some of you may even get letters or, you know, an offer of some type as well. Oh, and it also signifies unexpected fortune. So some of you may be, you know, coming into some money as well. Let's see. Las nubes con el lado oscuro hacia la persona indican divorcio. El lado luminoso hacia la persona asegura la felicidad doméstica. So basically, to me, because obviously you're not here in front of me, but you know, you're there in front of the screen. This pretty much to me just kind of goes back to telling me about kind of getting your head out of the clouds. You got to be cemented and firm in a sense and ground yourself when it comes to things so that you can truly see what's going on here, again, because we have this eye here as well, and needing to create, you know, anchor yourself, really anchor yourself so that you can truly see your options and reap the best reward for you. So this card, la cercanía del ojo denota un gran interés de los amigos. Si se encuentra lejos, significa sospecha. So there's a friend in your vicinity, or friends in general. People have been keeping an eye on you, but there may be particularly one person in your vicinity that has been paying attention or keeping an eye or a watchful eye on you. For some of you, I feel like this can be a negative thing. For some of you, it's a positive thing. For some of you, this person may have green eyes. For some of you, this person may have brown eyes, but not necessarily. For some of you, I get the feel that this person is someone that you've already gotten the feeling that you should watch what you say or watch what you do around them. Or like they're either keeping tabs on you or you are having to be very special or strategic about how you move around certain people. I think that's what's also talking about this, you know, allowing what no longer serves you to fall away or burn. Some of you may need to put this person on check. And I'm not saying go like, you know, whoop somebody's, you know, but there may be people that are infringing too much on your privacy and you may need to like reassert your boundaries and check them at the door when it comes down to it. If you're being disrespected in any kind of way, you need to know you need to draw that line there. And if they can't respect that, they shouldn't be around you, period. Anyways. La hoja de trébol es portadora de buenas noticias, pero si está cerca de las nubes, denota gran pesar. Sin embargo, si no está cerca, el pesar durará poco y devendría felicidad. So, you know, if you want to reap the rewards and really, truly have this luck, because basically this is like the, you know, lucky charm here. It is an omen indicator of good news, but you got to get your head out of the clouds. Make sure you're looking at things in a grounded, firm way. Especially when it comes to people in your surrounding and your vicinity. I feel like some of you may have snakes in your garden. So that's something that you may need to watch out for. Some of you have people that are playing nice or pretending nice until the moment is right. So be careful, some of you. Pay attention to that. Make sure you don't disregard your gut when it comes to certain things. Because spirit, ancestors have a way of telling you things and, getting through to you. And if things keep coming up, patterns keep coming up, certain things are cyclical, you need to know there's an issue there that needs to be addressed. So there's that. Especially if you want to, be happy and enjoy your life, you got to cut away with all the stuff that no longer serves you. All right. Oh, if the birds are like, yep, say it, preach. El atud predice enfermedades agudas o pérdida de bienes materiales cuando se encuentra cerca de la persona. Cuando se encuentra lejos, la posibilidad de evitar males. So, since this thing is next to fire, it nullifies. But basically, it predicted, somebody getting either sick or having to deal with an illness. Or maybe the illness might still be present, but it might be there. And for some of you, they're dealing with chronic illness, remission. Or for others, you may hear of somebody with an illness going into remission finally. Getting a little grimmer. There may be a person that you may find out about that has passed away. Either you will hear about it in the next 4 to 6 weeks, or you just heard not that long ago, or will be finding out. The death may not even be a physical one. It may be a spiritual one, maybe, emotional one. There may be something that goes on, in the form of a death, and death is just change. So expect some changes to happen, or for you to make the changes when it comes to certain things, and I guess nullifying the negative energies and entities around you as well. Las llamas en el hogar indican buena fortuna y neutralizan las malas influencias de las cartas de mala suerte cercanas y aumentan el valor de las cartas de buena suerte. And then this one is el vino es el símbolo de la jovialidad y el regocijo. Anyways, so basically this just amplifies, it nullifies all the negative energy, but also amplifies the positive messages of, whatever it is that you're doing now, be vigilant, stay, positive and pay attention. Because what you're doing, the little things that you're doing and moving forward on are helping you, get to that next step. And you will have good luck, good fortune in all aspects, it seems, as well. And then you're going to be celebrating too. You may have 3 people that are interested in you. Somebody that may be more on the logical side, maybe more firm, but can be either forthright or, I guess in a sense, more direct. Another person that may be more stable, more grounded, or more financially in tune with their career, or that also embodies that, because since these two are next to each other, they're either people that may be competing with each other, people that represent in your life, or this can represent 2 sides of the same person as well. And then another person that can be more fiery in their nature, as well as more passionate, more fun, a little bit more spontaneous out there. Again, it could also just be a reflection of the same person, or qualities representing the same person or people, and vice versa. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't for the next person. Let's see what others messages we get here. We're gonna go with the divine abundance. Let's see what divine abundance messages do we got for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Wow, that was fast. Came out right away, back to back. I feel like you guys are gonna get one more. I feel like you guys, Spirit is asking me to draw one more. There it is. There you are. So, exactly what's going on here. Exactly like this. So you're going to have a divine clearing, or you're going through this divine clearing currently. You are getting rid of the things that no longer serve you. You're shedding away the parts that no longer serve you, and you're transforming into this butterfly. You're coming either out of your cocoon phase and coming into your own, finally reaching out and surpassing the things that once, used to hold you back. Again, cutting away the things that no longer serve you and letting the things that no longer serve you crash and burn, and allowing the universe to make room and space for all the good and positive things that are about to enter, that want to enter, the things that you truly deserve. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. So yeah, some of you may have to have a little bit more faith when it comes to things. Some of you are still learning your worth, and some of you have just learned your worth, and some of you have already just come out of this rebirth that you've already come through, and blossom into this butterfly, because there's a big old butterfly back here too. And then this tiger sitting, in its glory, just surrounded by all this good energy and, all these butterflies around it. I feel like some of you are going to get into that balance as well. So with your worth, you're learning your worth, or have learned your worth. You have been worthy to belong, to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. So those of you that have felt like, oh, like nobody loves you, or you haven't felt love, like, homie, I'm here to remind you, you are the love. You deserve the same love you give to others. Period. That doesn't make you a needy person. It doesn't make you somebody that's clingy. It just makes you human. A human that needs, desires, and is worthy of connection. Period. Plain and simple. It's a basic human necessity. A spiritual necessity as well. And anybody else that has anything other to say can go, suck a lemon, because they're obviously bitter as hell. And even then, sometimes lemons can be sweet, so geez. Divine flow. So after either some of you that have just come out of this, or have learned your worth, or are stepping into your worth, you're going to come into divine flow. So divine flow says, eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. So basically, you're not going to fight, the flow of spirit or energy. You're going to allow those things, again, to fall away, burn, blow up. Nothing is forever, and detachment is truly going to lead you to that success, because you're going to allow the universe to surprise you. Allow the universe to give you what you truly want, need, and desire. Because, hello, you're worthy. You're going to come into this divine abundance. You will. You just got to believe it too, because you're already walking into it. There's no stopping it now. You were born to align with love's will. Again, we're going back to this love. Whether it's a love for the self, or the love you're going to be receiving from another. Because the first and foremost love that you receive first should be the one of you, and then that teaches you others to love you the way you need to be loved as well. You were born to align with love's will. follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance and not chase it. So we're attracting the things that, abundance. We're learning to stay still and truly transform our surrounding, our environment around us, because it truly is about attracting these things to you. Attracting these things. Okay, for some of you that know what this is a Taurus, and this is about bringing forth things into your magnetic field, your auric field as well. I feel like some of you, especially those of you that tend to be more electrically charged and have been like shocking yourself or shocking others, or just kind of a little bit feeling more kinetic energy or sparkish, you're being asked to really ground yourself. I feel like some of you that are near the beach or have access to going to the ocean and stuff should definitely go and allow yourself to fully like dig your feet into the sand to discharge any like pent up energy and like electrical ions that are kind of stuck and stagnating in the body. That will definitely help you a lot as well. It also clear up some blockages that are, stuck. Especially I feel like some of you in that heart center. Believe me, I know it's hard. It's not that easy. But the point is that we keep trying and we keep showing up. That's the important part. Keep showing up. So let's get some messages, final messages from our spirit box ancestors. What messages do we got? Make it short and sweet. Cool. When? Forever. Alright, for some of you guys, something might be important in July, or maybe 4th of July might be something that you enjoy. A secret desire. Look, here we are. The ocean, the beach, exactly what I said. Maybe you're secretly desiring to go out to the beach, with somebody who was born in July, or just, you'll be needing to do that leading up into the month of July as well. Having to be more integrated with yourself and ground yourself and thoughtful. Let's see. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. So yeah. If things have been hard and you've been going through stuff, just let it go. It's not worth it. It's not worth you disturbing your own peace. Again, you can't, fix, something that's poisoning you with more poison. So that's it. Arrow of love. Oh, for some of you guys may have love coming in to stir the pot, or to, or some of you have been dealing with a love situation that you may need to let go. So it just depends. Take it how it resonates. Stop acting up, okay? Only you. Motivate me. Fulfillment. Oops. So some of you need to let go of the things from the past and follow the things that are truly your secret passion, your secret desire in your heart. It's time to stop acting up, stop pretending, and stop putting yourself down, stop putting yourself on the back burner, and be more thoughtful when it comes to yourself. Find the things that motivate you and bring you fulfillment, so that you can, be chill and enjoy your time and truly feel in flow. Because I feel like you're feeling like, when are things gonna happen? When are things gonna move? They'll start moving once you get to it yourself, taking that step forward, moving, or being in that stillness that allows the flow to move in. And then the 8 of Cups here, or heart. So yeah, some of you may have had to have left something or situation that was not really serving you ideal. It looked good on the outside, but perhaps it was lacking true depth and fulfillment when it really came down to the important parts. So just take that how it resonates. And then the letter J. So there either is a J in your name, a J in the person that, you know, or one of these people, or something to do with a J, perhaps an institution, etc., etc. Fit it where it needs to go, but that's pretty much all your messages for you, pile 2, for the next 4 to 6 weeks. But yeah, be safe, stay safe, and see you until the next time. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this green crystal, this is your reading. I feel like for some of you, you may have been drawn to both of the other piles. I feel like for some of you, this is the flip energy of the person that may be coming into your life, you're dealing with, or somebody that's been living rent-free. Figure, you know, fit it where it fits, however that fits. If it doesn't, don't wear the shoe, please. Anyways, so the other thing that I feel when it comes to this, the energy of this reading, is that it's somebody that feels more, I feel, on the confidence side or needing more confidence. Because literally, at the start of this reading, the song Feeling Good started playing. You know, it's the cover that Michael Bublé, you know, sang. But yeah. So let's get into your reading. Let's see what, you know, the ancestors and spirits have to say about your next few weeks. So let's get into it now. Spirit, ancestors, you know, angels. What do we need to know for pile 3 for the next 4 to 6 weeks? Let's see. Oh, okay. If I could get this card. Oh. Yeah, some of you are definitely here from the other piles. Why do I feel like maybe this person has been reflecting you at some point? Or things may have been kind of similar with someone, maybe. Again, oh, I did not expect this many cards to be falling out. Oh, kadoka. Let's do this here. Okay, one more spirit. Okay, I'll take them. So, it seems like there's been something that has sparked a change. The reflection, somebody is waking up to the things that they're seeing that's going on in the situation. There has been a time of reflection, or a period of reflection that was needed. You either may have had, or you may end up receiving a communication of somebody who may be interested in you emotionally, or you may begin to develop those feelings for someone in a innocent way, in a sense, in a more playful way. And I'm also being asked to address that some of you, this may be somebody from the past as well, that there is some unfinished business. And I feel like maybe at the same time, this person may be coming into, they may be coming into that awareness that there is unfinished business between the two of you as well. something that may seem more faded between the two of you, or something that's about to rebirth itself or restart, maybe even when you least expect it. You know, there may be, you know, someone that comes in quickly to make an offering. Some of you are being guided to make sure you look at this offering and you are very, you know, do your due diligence. And others of you, you're being asked to really pretty much make the choice to move past the past, see the light and the future, because again, maybe you've been alone and it's time to move away from being alone, or you may find yourself in a situation where somebody may be trying to offer you commitment as well, or offer you something, or wanting to get to know you better. And perhaps maybe even a fear of allowing others in, but as well as like you're moving away from like what seems like maybe was heartache or hard times, toxic, you know, environments and so on and so forth, just hard situations in life in general. So I feel like at the same time you may be a bit guarded and always watching your back, because again, you're watching out for your inner self, your child self, basically. I feel like some of you have been having a hard time, or had a hard time most growing up, voicing your inner child and protecting your inner child. So now it's like you're always on guard, or you're very guarded when it comes to that, or very, I guess, cut you off if you move weird, because I know that I don't got nothing to lose no more. I'm the star. So there's gonna be some changes around here, following my passions, staying in my bag, getting my victory, and getting into balance with the flow of the universe as well. And coming back to this at the same time too, for some of you, this is like a, you know, spiritual, like angelic offering from like the celestials or the universe to you, in a sense where you're gonna learn to fill your own cup. So for some of you, this love that you're gonna be receiving is gonna be from yourself. For some of you, you're really gonna be like, well, yeah, this is why I understand now the song Feeling Good, because you're gonna be feeling good about yourself, about the decisions that you make and the actions that you take leading you to success. You're going to really take life by the reins, and you're going to start moving away from the things that no longer serve you, so that you can get into flow of things as well. So yeah, I feel like this is also like related to the other piles, where this is possibly pile 1's future self. There's some that are already in pile 2 that have already awakened or come out into that, or have transitioned into a new situation, new cycle, after ending a hard cycle. And this is the I'm walking in my power cycle. I'm doing the things that are for my highest good and guiding, you know, being the light cycle. Good stuff. I could see why you would be feeling good. Just watch out for jealousy and jealous people. Make sure that you have your boundaries in place, you know, and you're always honoring yourself. So let's see what little themes and message guidance for the next 4 to 6 weeks is going to be into play, or factor in influence. What do you got to say, Spirit? Okay, not that many. Sheesh, we can't take all the lessons today. Give us one or two. Pick or I'll pick. All right. Geez, I feel like some of you guys are struggling to voice yourself sometimes still. Having a need to work on that throat chakra also. So speaking up for yourself. Or maybe you've been needing to really clear your throat and speak more clearly or vocalize more loudly. Some of you just need to hydrate more. Anyways, so you'll be learning grace. You'll give freely to receive freely. Again, yeah, getting into flow, feeling good, manifesting. Let's see. You do it for you at the end of the day. You are I and I are you. Of course, you're always a reflection of your environment. So that's always the greatest gift. So learning to be in flow. This is a gift from the universe and a gift from your higher self to you. So you deserve this. And at this time, my phone was ringing. So chances are, it's gonna be either an epiphany or a message or something that's truly gonna change your mind about the situation. Alright, so I also feel like I should give you guys another one. I'm being guided by spirit to get you another one. So there looks like you might be getting more. There it is. Observe your surroundings and reflect to choose the right path. Yeah, exactly. You're going to be doing a lot of that to make the changes that are necessary so that you can step into this victory. That's for sure. Let's see. Let's get you some angel messages and then some divine abundance messages. Angels, what you got to say for pile 3 today when it comes to the next 4 to 6 weeks? What do you got to say? What do you got to say? There you are. So you have Angel Shanti. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Yep, exactly. This is what I'm talking about. You're going to be walking in that power of yours. You're going to be on F with the bull, okay? On F with the bull in the next few weeks. So you're going to really be embodying, stepping into that energy and really being that, that it person because, hello, you're getting your peace and that's all that matters. Not everybody can come with you into this new chapter of your life. It's quiet, but it's peaceful here. And that's something that is so valuable. So with this gift that you're getting grace. You're also getting a sense of peace and tranquility. And my stomach just growled. So I feel like a lot of you have been hungering for this for a long time. So I feel you guys on that totally. And then we have Francesca. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So yeah, you're being focused to stay positive. Get rid of the BS. Don't bother dealing with that. Cut it at the door. Leave it, check it there. Blah, blah, blah. Don't let nobody mess with your life. So I feel like you guys are also going to be signs and symbols through flowers. Flowers are going to be very prominent to you. You may be seeing symbols of lions, or somebody may be a Leo. you know, my Leo, July babies, August babies, whatever. Shout out. Hey. Some of you are maybe going to be seeing sheeps. Some of you are going to be, you know, seeing birds, a lot of birds, you know, signs through birds, through flowers, the moon. Some of you may sit out there, either if you have a balcony or, you know, just somewhere that you sit and you enjoy the moonlight. During that time is when you visualize and you're able to manifest a little bit easier. So this is a specific message for some of you. This is gonna I'm trying to get ahead of myself here. Slow down. All right, Spirit, let's get it together. This is how you're gonna be able to manifest a little bit easier, is during those moments that you just sit there and you're just observing, pondering, or just enjoying the celestial sky. It's particularly the moon. The moon may be a big thing that aids you and offers you help in manifesting those things. Some of you, I feel like you may be drawn to sing at night or towards the moon. That is amazing. Do it, because that's going to help you a lot. It's going to help you unlock certain energies and vibrations to attract more of that into you and draw that more into your life. Do the things that are calling you right now that you feel like doing, because those are the things that are going to offer you something. Those are the little gifts of life that the universe is trying to offer you, those little nuggets of gold that only you are going to be able to, you know, really reap the rewards, because you've invested that time and effort and energy into it. So, especially for those of you that are creatives, and especially if you've just been dealing with creative block, maybe all you need to do is just take that moment and just don't even think and just do something. Do something mindless when it comes to being creative and artsy, if you're being called to and drawn to that, because that's going to kind of, you know, kick the door open to allowing you to fully tap into that again, especially those of you that work at night. And then Archangel Uriel, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So yeah, you'll be able to use, you know, art to transition and heal through all the things that have hurt you, and proactively, you know, at the same time make you happy. You're going to go towards your passions, but also heal yourself and your emotions through that creativity and that creative flow that you're going to be receiving. So that's freaking awesome. Take advantage. That for those of you that have been dealing with creative block, that's about to end. So that's awesome. Let's see what divine abundance messages Spirit's got to give. Let's see, Spirit, what you got to say? What divine abundance are we going to reap to the next 4 to 6 weeks? So flow. Okay, we know you're gonna get in the flow of things. So what else, Spirit? Courage. Yes, it takes courage to walk the path that you're walking. You know, if you gotta talk the talk, you definitely gotta walk the walk. So you're walking into that freedom and that acceptance. Definitely. You're gonna be in flow. So it's allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Exactly what I was feeling. This is why you're going to be feeling so good. And at the same time, literally, this song started playing. So that's a good one. So I highly recommend read the lyrics. Listen to it. Because it will make sense. Okay, it will make sense. So courage. And again, we got these birds here. Birds gonna be very, very interesting. Maybe even aquatic. I feel like some of you may even find, for some of you, you may find inspiration or draw inspiration at the aquarium. I know, very random. But some of you may just need to go and try something different like that. Kind of go back to your basics when you were maybe a kid, or if you never had that experience, give yourself that experience, please. Do something out of the norm. Have the courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. God dang it. Freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Yep, we were talking about blocks earlier. Creative blocks, blocks in the life, negative attitudes, bad perspectives, negativity. Those blocks are, get out of here. You don't belong here. You're going to release them from your bonds. So that's always good. You're stepping into this freedom, feeling good, courage, that you're that person. You're going to be that person, okay? You are that person. So acceptance, and you're going to finally accept that for yourself. Radical acceptance in the now opens up the flow. So accept the situation and just flow with things. Now, I'm not saying, be reckless and ignore your responsibilities. Hell no. Take charge of the things that you can take charge of. Be accountable and responsible for the things that you need to do, but the things that are going to move you forward in life. Okay? Have the courage to step out of your comfort and the normal to allow you to accept and get into this flow, tap into this creativity that you wouldn't otherwise realize is there, or is left untapped, so that you can experience a new for some of you it's a spiritual, emotional, creative freedom, a freedom of something that's going to blossom, something new, and you're going to be transitioning and allowing yourself to heal through this creative venture, whether it's just a situation, because some of this feels like it's just like creative work. Could be with business, it could be you starting a business, it could be you just making art, painting, drawing, singing. I think I mentioned something like that earlier about singing. So yeah, just what feels natural, that's the flow you're gonna tap into. If you're being drawn to that, have the courage to follow that, because it's going to really bring you freedom. Accept it. Who cares if you're cringe? People are cringe on the daily basis anyways. You might as well be cringe with the purpose and still have fun. Because people are going to judge every day, all day, and their grandma anyway. You might as well do it. So who cares? Love who you're gonna love. Be who you truly are, and the most authentic self, because this is who you're walking into. This is who you're becoming. You're becoming full circle, and that's freaking awesome. You're literally stepping into reaching the pinnacle of where people want to be. That's amazing. Let me be the first. If nobody has congratulated you, let me be the first. You deserve that. Okay? You deserve that. You put in the work for it. You deserve that. Own it. Claim it. This is your sign. There's no more denying. Let's see what the spirit box has to say. Alright, I know it's gonna be the same, but let's see what the spirits have to say. Maybe we'll get some new insight of maybe some juicy stuff that might just come up. So let's see. So we have the little unicorn. You know, maybe some of you guys like cute stuff or kawaii, you know. Or maybe you're, you know, the unicorn, you know, you're the one who's magical, mystical, out of this world. Some of you like sushi like I do. You know, some of you are going to be telling people, shut up, loser. Your opinion doesn't matter to me. You suck anyways. You're going to really start seeing hope and you're going to see the lights. Let's see. Some of you are going to be helping others. You're going to reach for help. Or you may be, you know, giving the help to someone. Or this is another thing. Only plug this in where it applies. Some of you are going to deal with somebody who's going to come to you and be like, help, I need your help. But you already know it's BS. And you're going to be like, shut up, loser. Get out of here. You know? For others, you're going to be their hope. You're going to help people see the light within themselves as well, because you've seen the light within yourself. And if you can do it, they can too. You know, not everyone is going to, you know, walk the walk, but the right ones will. That's all that matters. That's all you can do, is just focus on you, be the best you, and show others that you can always be better. And then we have KY, you know, maybe Kentucky. For some of you, I feel New York. These could be letters of certain people. Maybe you're dealing situations, you know. The beginning letter of a street name that you're very close to, familiar with, or that, you know, stands out to you. Let's see what else. Yep. The Ace of Wands, following your passions. Again, the Queen of Wands, following those passions, really stepping into that leadership role and being very, you know, spontaneous and, you know, fiery when it comes to the things that you love. You know, completion, closing out cycles and beginning anew as well. Definitely letting go of things that no longer serve you, like things that stagnated you. Those are going to be over with. Creative block is going to be over with, because the Four of Cups also sometimes signifies a boredom, but all of that's changing. You're starting to change it, so you know, you're literally like changing the game. For some of you, I guess you could say, you know, you're hacking the matrix system, so keep on that. And then we have always, secret, and will. But yeah, those are pretty much all the, oh, and Catalina. So some of you may have gone to Catalina also. It may be relevant. So those are all the messages for you, pile 3. Till next time. Bye.